Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm Rose Cress. I'm the owner and the director of the LifeForce Yoga Healing Institute. Welcome. So today we practice that helps open up the lungs, and it also helps to release through the throat, strengthen through the neck. This is a really good practice for um, getting out some of our frustrations. So this can help to relieve some anxiety that you might be feeling. So we're starting with Ganesha Mudra. And Ganesha, that's Ganesha. Ganesha in Hindu mythology is the remover of obstacles. And if you think about it, that kind of elephant energy, elephants move everything out of their pathways. So it's an energy that we're connecting with to kind of move things through, move things out of the way, to get rid of those obstacles. They kind of were the first bulldozer before we were building machines to do that kind of activity. So when we connect with that energy, we're connecting with an energy that helps us to move through whatever obstacles might be in our way, might be keeping us constricted, or even just from achieving some of the things we would like to achieve. Be forewarned, and we're not doing a Ganesha mantra, but be forewarned. When we invite Ganesha traditionally within mantra and Hindu mythology, we are also inviting obstacles to us so we can bust through them. So it is powerful energy to be working with. For our purposes, this mudra, Ganesha Mudra, helps to historically in India, so there's no research on this, but this mudra helps us to release through the lungs. It helps us to open the lungs and take deeper breaths. I used this mudra when I worked with clients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, which is one of the reasons I wanted to bring it out for our practice today, because we're dealing, this is coronavirus, we're dealing with something that can constrict the lungs. So good idea to clear the lungs. Make sure that you're in a spot where you can be seated, where the spine is nice and long and tall. Also, because we'll include some deep breathing, make sure you're not in a public space, that you're in a cleaner space, so that as you're taking your deep breaths, you're not drawing anything in. So obviously you also wouldn't want to be in traffic with the windows rolled down. Please don't be in your car, but or in a place where there's high exhaust fumes, in a place with good ventilation. Even with incense going, that can be a little too much, and we don't want to be pulling those kinds of things deep into your lungs. That said, it's also a good idea to not smoke if you smoke cigarettes or anything else, to not smoke within half an hour to an hour after doing this practice, so you don't pull it all the way down into the depths of your lungs. So with that said, set aside phones, set aside all other electronics. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Let's do that again. Big breath in. Let it go. One more time. Let the eyes be soft. And starting to connect with yourself here. Notice how your body is feeling. Connections to the earth. Connections to the ground beneath you. Notice where there are tight places in the body, where there are open places in the body. Begin to notice how the breath is moving in the body, where you feel lots of movement of breath, and where you may feel no movement of breath. Welcome yourself here. Noticing your energy, your mind, your thoughts. Are they clouded? Constant, pushing, scared? Or are you feeling more calm and at peace? Welcoming yourself as you are right now. Honestly welcoming whatever is arising. Don't engage with it. Instead, observe it. For a moment, there's nothing to change, nothing to undo. Let's invite our Ganesha Mudra by bringing our right hand up with the palm facing out, the back of the hand facing the chest, adjusting for shoulders or any other issues you may have, and the hand is right at heart level. Bring the left hand so that the palms touch the fingers and hook the fingers together and lay the thumb on top and the thumb below. So you're clasping, kind of hooking your hands together. Inhale here. And then with the exhale, begin to gently draw the hands apart. Inhale, soften. Exhale, that isometric pressure pulling apart. Again, you'll soften if you need to. And now let's add the sound of yum for the heart. Inhale. Yum. Inviting some lightness and some air into the heart, air energy. Inhale. Yum. One more time. Yum. Let's take the palms open on the thighs for a moment to release any tension in the shoulders, the arms, the chest. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. So now we switch sides. Back of the left palm faces the heart, left palm faces out, right hand in front. Again, hooking the fingers together, thumbs on top. Keep this at heart level or lower. Resist the urge to start wearing the hands like a tie. Again, inhale. And as you exhale, gently pull apart. Inhale, soften. Exhale and pull. Again, just like that, and then we're going to add a different sound. So we're going to use the sound of gum, which is the seed sound for that energy of removing obstacles, and we'll do a repetitive version of it. So we'll do 3, like gum, 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 as we exhale, and we'll do that 3 times. Inhale. Gum, gum, gum. Again. Gum, gum, gum. One more time. Gum, gum, gum. Inhale. And exhale again. Release the palms open, soft shoulders. Release the fingers. Rest the forearms, the shoulders, the face. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Notice if you're feeling a little more space in the lungs, a little more space for your breath. Maybe a little more space for clarity to flow. Clear focus beyond the constrictions of worry and anxiety that are plaguing you and the world right now. That stream of clarity moving through you like a light, a beam of light, a beam of energy. And you may notice those things wanting to climb back in, to crawl back in. So let's practice a little lion's breath. We're going to roar out at any frustrations you may be having, anything you want to roar out at right now. So lion's breath, we take the tongue and you'll stick the tongue out like you're trying to touch your chin, and your eyes roll up like you're looking at your forehead. You take your hands with the palms open and the arms long, and the backs of the hands are pressing on the knees. So we're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, it'll look like this, and then we'll do it 3 times together. Be forewarned, this breath may make you cough, which is a good thing to get stuff out of your lungs. So if you start coughing, know that it's happening from this breath. All right, arms long. Pause for a moment. Imagine that whatever you want to roar at is right in front of you, and you're going to roar it out. Big breath in. Big and scary roar. Let's do it again. One more time. Roar it out. And then release your hands. Let the eyes be soft again. Maybe you're feeling a little lighter or just ridiculous. Let yourself feel ridiculous for a moment. The silliness of the practice. But notice that when that silliness is present, how it lifts the heart, how it opens to the chest. Let the shoulders soften now. So you begin to imagine a way forward with clarity and ease. Let go of could be's, would be's, should be's, can't be's. So imagine yourself moving forward in your life with clarity and ease. Maybe you have an elephant in front of you clearing the space for you. Or maybe it's like resting on an inner tube that floats down a river. Feeling yourself carried along this path of least resistance. Beginning to find and cultivate a sense of inner trust. Even if it's just for the next moment, trusting that you will be taken care of, trusting that you are taken care of, trusting that all is well for you. Let yourself believe it, if only for the space of one breath. And then perhaps it feels comfortable to settle into that moment of trust for another breath. And then another breath. Allowing yourself permission here and now to trust, to feel clear and easeful. Planting those seeds within the heart, within the psyche. Breathing trust through you, breathing clarity through you, breathing ease through you. And now let's nourish these seeds of clarity, ease, and trust. Sealing our practice in with our Anjali Mudra prayer at the heart. Bringing ourselves, our minds, our focus, our energy right to the center line of our being. A light pressing of the hands together. We'll use 3 ohms here. Exhale all the breath. Inhale and fill. Again, inhale and fill. One more time. Big breath in. And let the hands rest down. Allow the eyes to remain soft. Again, check, notice. Body connected to the earth. Those areas of constrictions. Do they feel more open or more at ease? Are there more areas of ease in the physical body? Notice how your breath is moving. And notice how your mind is, your thoughts. Is there more space within the mind? Just space between you and the thoughts. It's not necessarily about getting rid of the thoughts, but making space, more room for you. And as you're ready, slowly blink the eyes open. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back again tomorrow with another practice. We'll do a mudra practice for balance and for full breath, so Hakini Mudra. I'll announce the time on Facebook. Again, you can always watch replays. Make sure that you subscribe to LifeForce Yoga so that you get notifications about when these new videos are up. And when we're going live so that you can join us live. As always, feel free to leave comments or questions below. I will visit and make sure those questions get answered. Thank you so much. Please have a clear and pleasant rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me.